nobody out. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth. The second baseman, Orlando
Stepping in,
Hudson.
Orlando Hudson sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike three for out number two.
It's never a good look to strike out.
The batter, number two, shortstop, Derek.
Those are the times
Jeter.
you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Ball left in.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 2-1 pitch.
Aye.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Popped up. Delgado is there, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. Riding in once again,
Toronto, the left fielder.
He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some
Ball
base
one, no
runners on
strike.
to get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Now the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 2-1 home. Will not
Ball,
catch
that's
the
out.
zone. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2.
It's up to a 3-2 full count now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for Allen.
The first
Well, it's been a
baseman,
rough
number
series for him
25.
at the plate so far.
Carlos.
That's 4 strikeouts in the
Delgado.
first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
At the plate, Carlos Delgado. So take
Ball
a look
one.
at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Delgado brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You
2
want to
balls,
talk about
no
having a
strike.
career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays
2 balls,
first
1
baseman.
strike. The count.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams will wait on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tony Fernandez.
Digging in, Tony Fernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey. That's a ball.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run.
Time
But
out.
he can't
That
get
ball
there,
bounced
and it
over.
bounces
Ground
over
rule
the
double.
wall. It's a ground
The
rule double.
batter, the catcher.
There's a deep fly ball.
Darren
Doesn't quite get out of the
Fletcher.
ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Hey.
Darren Fletcher is next.
0-1.
He finds himself behind 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 offering.
Ball. That pitch is out.
To 1-2 now. One and 2. Here it is. He struck him out. The 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. settling in now, Bernie.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder,
One
Bernie
of the things this guy would like
Williams.
to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. Knuckleball. Strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the
The right fielder, number
He had to
30.
stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around
O'Neal.
the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Paul O'Neal.
Ball, that's outside.
Misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
The batter, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tino Martinez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 28 on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cecil
Inside, ball
Fielder.
1.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And now the knuckleball in there, strike 3 called, and the side is retired. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the inning.
Leading
Set
off
to
for the
go
Blue
is the
Jays,
second baseman.
the second
Alex
baseman,
Gonzalez.
Alex Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. That's inside.
Two and 1 the count.
Ball
Pitch
3.
taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Boy, after that base
Now
knock
batting,
right there,
the
D-Roll,
center
he
fielder,
extends his hitting streak to
Jose
7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jose Cruz will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Shot hit down the corner, but it bends just fouled into the second deck. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has real strikes.
The batter,
All he wants to do is
the
get on
shortstop,
base and take advantage of the strength of his
Echeverria.
hand, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now a throw over to
He's
third.
safe.
And he'll dive back in safely. Here's Echeverria now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In his career, Echeverria is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run
one
guy
ball,
right
one
here.
strike.
Count now a ball and a strike. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag.
Safe.
And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. Now a long throw to third.
Nope.
Too late,
Safe.
and he's safe at third.
This is their time
Now
right
batting,
here. This starting
designated
pitcher has been
hitter,
on point all
Shannon
day. Runs have been at a premium.
Stewart.
They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Shannon Stewart. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. They'll go to second for 1, and it's by him into right field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Usually these guys
Now
turn
batting,
that
right
6-4
fielder,
speed double play in their sleep, but it
Roll.
looks like he rushed the feed
Mondesi.
just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least 1 out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
Into the box,
1-0.
Mondesi, 1-0 the count. One run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
The left fielder,
That's
number
a good
44,
piece of hitting here.
Jose
Pitch away,
Canseco.
just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him.
So now to the plate, Jose Canseco. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. A lot of movement
No ball,
that time.
2 strikes.
It's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out.
Nope.
0-2
Ball
pitch
one.
is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2.
2-2 to count.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And a 2-2.
Full count. 3-2
now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This pitching staff is
The first
really
baseman,
good
number
job against
25,
this guy in this series. This
Carlo
is a really good hitter. It's not
Delgado.
easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Carlos Delgado. 0-1 the count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball well off the plate for a ball.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball,
The string
2
on it,
strikes.
1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 2-1. Leading off the inning, Jorge Posada.
Leading off
They'll
for
look to
the
get something
Yankees.
going here and even this
the
game up.
catcher, Jorge Posada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey!
Knuckleball taken inside for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Wind up and the 0-1. Waved at and missed,
count,
and he's
0-2.
behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out the second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Robinson Cano.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. Cano
Counts 1-0.
is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. Manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is interesting.
That's a ball.
I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
2 balls and a strike to count. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Fouled off. another foul ball. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. He's around first, heading for two. And that one skips up over the wall.
Now
Double double.
The left fielder.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground ball double.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to
Got
first,
it.
number 2 down.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman, Orlando
At the
Hudson.
plate, Orlando Hudson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Hey.
Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. And the knuckler got him swinging, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. Our score remains 2-1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and
Leading
that'll
off for
give way to
Toronto,
the third baseman.
the third baseman,
Fernandez.
Tony Fernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A
Ball,
and no
that's
strikes.
inside.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Offered at and missed for the first
1-1.
strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out
The
to
count
second
is
base
1
all
and
day,
2.
or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher, Darren Fletcher.
Coming to the plate now, Darren Fletcher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Throw gets him,
Oh.
2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Alex Gonzalez.
So striding forward now, Alex Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And
Nope.
he misses with
That's
it,
inside.
1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
I got the count 1
Ball
and 2.
2 strikes now. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Won't commit on the
3-2.
slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
He's
Throw in
out.
the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Jeter will start things out in the 6th.
Leading off for the Yankees,
hasn't found its
the
groove.
shortstop,
Yeah, only
Derek
2 hits so far, Matt.
Jeter.
Not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Canseco is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Ready once again, Bernie Williams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Gets ahead with a knuckleball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he popped him up. Fernandez in a shallow left, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this is just amazing.
The right fielder, number 30.
The way, even though that was a soft liner,
O'Neill.
finding a way to get this.
But even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball.
O'Neill comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out.
The count's 1-1.
Runners on first with 1 down. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And that runner will go no further than second. There are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, first baseman, Tina Martinez.
First baseman has to hold that runner on that leaves that right side wide open. Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned.
0-1.
Tino Martinez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In there, he's in control. 0-2 now.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Ball, that's
Off the
just out.
outside, it's 1-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Down the first baseline. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say
Now
it.
batting,
Not a lot of good
the
scoring
designated
opportunities,
hitter,
and when they've had them,
Cecil
like right now, it's just been
Fielder.
an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Cecil Fielder. As the
Outside,
first
that's
pitch
the
to him
ball.
is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 1-0. Left side, but it's well fouled. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please.
On to pitch from the
Now
bullpen
pitching
now to
for the
start inning
Yankees.
number 7.
Number 61, Van Heller.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed
Leading off for the
threat in the
Blue Jays,
form of outfielder
the center
Jose
fielder,
Cruz.
Jose Cruz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes a left fielder. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, there's a case
Now
of
batting,
jam sandwich
shortstop,
right there. Not that
Adani
bad of a pitch, but it's
Echeverria.
just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at you.
Into the box now, Adani Echeverria.
Inside ball.
As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a move over to first.
No, he's safe.
And he's back standing. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel 2-1 our score.
Runner!
Runners going. Strike taken to throw.
He's safe.
Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's looked
2
at
balls,
for ball
1
number
strike.
2. With runners in scoring position this season, Echeverria is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A runner at second, nobody out. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes
Inside, ball 4.
So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always
Now
tough to
batting,
issue a free pass,
the
but
designated hitter,
especially troublesome when you give up a
Janet
single right before that to
Stewart.
start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Stepping in for the Jays, Shannon Stewart. set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1's the
Swing and a
count.
miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
This is line to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big hard
Now
guy
back.
right there to give
The
his
right
team
fielder.
a two-run cushion
Roll.
going into the late innings. And it
Mondesi.
always makes it easier on the opposing pitching to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, "Oh, pitching coach Phil, man, the Braves solos won't kill us, guys." And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer is not gonna do too much damage.
Ball, that's out.
Mondesi is at the plate as he watches ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Shoots this one over to first. The second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really
The
good
left
chance
fielder,
to
number
minimize the
44.
damage here.
Jose
One run has come across.
Canseco.
Now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Sliding into the box, Jose Canseco. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first
Nope,
pitch.
that's a ball.
That's a
Counts
tough
1-0.
call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4
Ladies and
strikeouts.
gentlemen,
Run on
rejoin
2
for
hits
the
here
traditional
Toronto.
7th
They'll
inning
move on
stretch.
now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Switch hitter,
the
Jorge
catcher,
Posada.
Even though they're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it.
Now
Hard
batting,
single.
the third baseman,
Pitch right there, Dan.
Robinson.
Sends it back right where it
Cano.
Riding in, Robinson Cano will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. drilled to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan,
Now batting, left fielder.
Throw a knuckleball middle cut the way that one was.
Pitcher, a knuckleball pitcher, would make your living on that moving ball, going up, down, in and out. And the last place he wants that one is the middle of the plate. And unfortunately, that's where that one ended up. And the result, a solid base hit.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is
Your attention,
responsible for the
please.
two runners out there.
Now
so he
pitching
could
for
get
the
no
Blue
decision
Jays.
if they were to come around and
Number
score.
40,
Billy
Billy
comes on
Scott.
now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In now, Clint Frazier, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third.
This is one of those classic bunt situations here, but it's not a given anymore like it used to be, and that's the case even more so in the American League.
Late decision.
No
to swing
ball,
that
2
time,
strikes.
and as a result, it's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
First and second here with nobody out. Got him swinging on a split finger pitch, and that's out number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys.
The batter, the second baseman,
him on base.
Orlando.
Now with 1 out, it becomes a
Hudson.
lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Into the box, Orlando Hudson, as he will take the fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move.
Nope, that's foul.
And no one will track it down. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball
Nope,
2.
outside.
Fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
2-2 one more time. That's popped up. And that's going to fall. The base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with it.
Now batting, shortstop,
Man, he's seen
Derek
it like a beach ball right
Jeter.
now. Even his soft
He's making it nearly impossible. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Derek Jeter comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get
2
them
balls,
both in.
no strike.
But you want to take a little pressure off the offensively and just focus on being productive.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. bouncer up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as that evens things at 3.
Errors are going to happen
Now
even
batter,
at this level, but
the
you like
center
the
fielder,
level
30,
they don't hurt you.
Williams.
Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Now batting, Bernie Williams will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the
2-0.
belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
The right fielder, number 30,
Bats late in games
Paul
can really help out. And how
O'Neill.
about this sac fly right here? Good at bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Standing in, Paul O'Neill. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Comes set. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
Fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher
One
of this
ball, 2
quality
strikes,
throw
McCown.
one right down the middle. And man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, 1 error, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Yankees 4, the Blue Jays 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Bullpen as he'll do
Now
so to
pitching
start
for the
the 8th.
Yankees, number 29, Mike Stanton.
Now at the plate, Carlos Delgado.
Leading off for the
We
Blue
have a new
Jays,
pitcher waiting
the
for
first
him as we
baseman,
begin their half of the
Carlos
8th.
This thing's far
Delgado.
from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he fouls this one off. Comes set and the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th.
The leadoff hitter
Now
finds
batting,
his way on base.
the
Should
third
be
baseman,
interesting to see the cat
Tony
mouse with the manager. Does he use the
Fernandez.
bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
In now, Tony Fernandez.
Ball,
He
that's
takes
in.
a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly
Now
two
batting,
away now.
the catcher, Darren Fletcher.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to hit is the catcher, Darren Fletcher. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A high strike there. It's 1-1. And the pitch.
Yeah.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th.
Ball,
Lays
that's
off.
outside.
2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Your attention, please.
Come on
Now
and
pitching
make his
for the
55th
Blue Jays,
appearance of the year.
number 27, Brett Cecil.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tino.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Getting started now in the
the
bottom
first
of inning
baseman,
number 8.
Tino
Ready
Martinez.
to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there.
0-1's
No
the
balls and
count.
a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. The count is 2-1.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes.
Count's full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to
Up
keep
next
his
for the
hands
Yankees,
inside that ball
the
space
designated
as
hitter,
long as possible.
Cecil
He can feed it into the
Fielder.
opposite field for a base hit.
At the plate now, Cecil Fielder, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Aye.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely
Now batting,
down around the
the
bottom of the
catcher,
zone.
Jorge.
That, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls in the swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. One out, one on in a 1-run game. Way
Count is 2-1.
Nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Got him to go down after
count
that
2-2.
2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swung on, missed by Posada, who's down on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring.
The third baseman, Robinson.
He's working out of the stretch right now. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off as well.
Robinson Cano, the next to dig in. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Yanks lead 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
Takes the ball
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Close the door.
Number 42, Mariano Rivera.
Stepping up to the plate, Alex
Leading off for Toronto,
he got on top
the second baseman, Alex
Listen, it's not
Gonzalez.
easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Cruz.
Take a look at league saves leaders entering play. As you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now to the plate, Jose Cruz. Set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot of him.
Now batting,
The cutter
shortstop,
darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's
Echeverria.
box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the ninth inning. Game
Now
on
batting,
the line.
designated
Get yourself
hitter,
on base.
Jedi
Create an opportunity
Stewart.
for your boy right here to be a hero.
Stepping in now, Shannon Stewart.
Ball
As
one,
he'll
no
take
strike.
a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. They'll be looking for something that could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. New York jumped ahead in the seventh inning and never gave the lead back. Ben Heller wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his 44th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 11 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, Ben Heller collected his 8th win in relief, helping the Pinstripes
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Roger Clemens, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him?
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. You're out. Out. 3.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Jose
the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up.
Play ball. 3. He's out. Out. 3. 3. You're out. 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 He's out.
leading off for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Alex Gonzalez.
And that's cut on
0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count. Three balls, 1 strike.
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball is taken for a strike.
We got a full count.
3-2. Swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball.
I got the
a lot
count.
of different
1
ways
and 2.
to get guys out.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to
Two
throw a
balls,
pitch like that
two
to this
strikes.
guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Jose Canseco.
Now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Jose Canseco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And a fastball.
Counts
Close,
1-0.
Ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. 2-0 to
Nope.
the Jays
Outside.
left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Hey!
Strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to
Got
first
him.
gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in
Leading
the
off
rookie
for the
outfielder,
Yankees,
Bernie Williams.
the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! Hey!
And that finds the target. Nothing in
0-2
two
is the
now.
count.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And
The
he
count
misses
is
there.
1-2.
To third. Scooped up. And that's out
Got
number
him.
1. Well, it's still
The right
early,
fielder,
but it's
number
also
30,
worth noting that he'd be in
Paul
line for the win if this keeps up. As
O'Neill.
we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Paul O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now
Had to
batting,
protect there with
the
two
first
strikes.
baseman,
And he just
Tino
got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a
Martinez.
problem for the infield at that point.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Chopped at third. Reined in. Throw to first will
He's
get
out.
him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Carlos
leading off
Delgado.
for Toronto, the first baseman, Carlos Delgado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball one.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You've got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
The 1-0 is taken for
Two
ball
balls,
two.
no strike.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The third baseman, number 1, Tony Fernandez.
Digging in, Tony Fernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
Hey!
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there, and he couldn't get extended on that one. He's down on strikes for the second out.
Oh, I love watching the pitcher that
Now
can run
batting,
a good hard
catcher,
fastball,
Darren
put it on the guy's hands and completely
Fletcher.
lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Darren Fletcher. Sibley
Ball,
off
that's
the
low.
slider too low, ball 1. Lined into left center. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Cecil
Leading
Fielder.
off for the
They'll look to
Yankees,
get something going
the
here.
designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
50th pitch of the game on its way.
Did
Tried
he
to
go?
hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And another foul ball. 2-2 one more time. It's laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And that
Take your
misses
base, ball
ball
4.
4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that at bat will put a smile on
Now
any
batting,
manager's face.
the
pitch
catcher,
total of the opposing
Jorge.
pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Down.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. Now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as Posada's gone for the first out.
Pretty textbook.
Now batting, third baseman,
Got it to bend the body. By the
Robinson.
time it got there,
Condo.
completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Robbie Cano now.
Hey.
Watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Fielder leads off first with one away. And it's quickly 0-2.
Ball, that's
the
off the
slider
plate.
across that time, laid off for a ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. One there.
He's out.
On to first
He's
as
out.
they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. They trail this one 1-0. So digging in now, Jose
Leading off for Toronto,
as
the center
hitter will take
fielder,
his cuts
Jose.
left-handed.
This
Cruz.
is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Way behind
0-1.
that pitch. It's 0-1. A lot of movement that
No ball,
time.
two
It's
strikes.
0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good
Now
wheels
batting,
and off base.
second
And that's
baseman,
just what they did right
John
there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off
McDonald.
the base path.
Into the box now, John McDonald. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That
Ball,
misses
that's out.
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
It's 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
punch-outs,
the designated
he's
hitter.
really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
At the plate now, Shannon Stewart. As he'll go after the first pitch to him.
0-1's the count.
Empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll try to bounce
1 ball,
a
2 strikes
on
to count.
0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. On the ground to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Standing in, Clint Frazier to start things out.
Leading off for the Yankees,
Look to shake things
the
up
left
here for
fielder,
a lineup that, quite
Clint
frankly, has been non-existent
Frazier.
today.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike. 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Team's been struggling
Down
on
to 3-1.
offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really
The
seems
batter,
to have
number 13, second baseman, Orlando.
They don't have an answer.
Hudson.
To the plate now, Orlando Hudson. Standing from the right side as he takes strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and
He's
that's
out.
the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Derek Jeter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A
Off the plate,
and no
ball
strikes.
1.
2 out, nobody on. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
The count is 1
Hey, that's
and
a
2.
great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Now at the plate, Alex Gonzalez. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a
Leading
former
off for
pitcher
Toronto,
yourself, you must be
the
enjoying this.
shortstop,
Lots of good pitching and
Alex
defense today.
Gonzalez.
We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
And a
Ball
slider
1.
tails outside for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there.
1 ball,
on a
2
pitch
strikes,
out of
the
the
count.
zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
Ball
Try to come
inside.
in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over the first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe.
Well, it took until the 7th, but he gets his first hit of
Now
the game
batting,
here, and that'll extend
right
his hitting
fielder.
streak.
Yeah, he didn't come
Raul
out of his, he didn't come out of what he was
Mondesi.
trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hit. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Raul Mondesi is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Safe.
And a dive, but he's back in. And he's really getting the better
No
of
ball,
him now.
2 strikes.
Strike 2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, we're all hearing his
The left
name
fielder,
Cy
number
Young Award
44,
discussion at this point of the season. It's pretty hard to argue
Canseco.
against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
In now, Jose Canseco. As the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
just
misses
out.
to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. A 1-0 home.
Nope. That's inside.
Everything this guy throws moves. That 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
Down
That's
low,
ball
and
3.
the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Swung on and missed.
The count is 3-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
The
And
count
this
is
foul
full.
tip, so that runs the count full now at 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 25, Carlos Delgado.
Into the box now, Carlos Delgado. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
Aye. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Off the
I got a
plate,
ball, one strike.
Ball, one strike. A 2-1
2-1.
count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Now it's low.
No, he's safe.
Get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Count.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Williams will get there, and he puts it away to
Ladies and
retire
gentlemen,
the side.
please join us for the
Blue Jays held
traditional
in check.
7th inning
They're up
stretch.
1-0. Last half of the 7th here.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder,
Starting to run out of
Bernie
time. They haven't been able to
Williams.
score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And he takes a called strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better a chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
High in the air out to center field. Cruz is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30, Paul O'Neill.
Now at the plate, Paul O'Neill 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good slider there, and he gets
0-1's
ahead
the
of it,
count.
0-1.
Ball
Lays
match
off the
outside.
sinker here, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gets softly on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Next for New York, Tino Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
The 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count still at 1 and 2. Weakly to the left, scooped up, and that
he's out.
Matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 57, Chad Green.
Stepping into the box, Tony
Leading off for Toronto, the third baseman,
thus far in this one.
Tony Fernandez.
From the stretch.
Hey!
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Sliced hard on the ground, laying to him. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, catcher, Darren Fletcher.
Digging in once again, Darren Fletcher. Lifetime versus this arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
Count 1 and 0.
Green has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty D, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
1 out, nobody on.
The count is 2 and 1.
The pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1. Weakly hit towards first.
Got him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jose Cruz.
Next to bat for Toronto, Jose Cruz will swing it from the left side right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey!
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Strike 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on top 1-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And
Leading off for the Yankees,
hitter,
the designated hitter, Cecil Fielder.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Look out.
2-0.
2-0 now. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given his team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime the starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's
I
a
got
bonus.
3-1.
Job well done
1
so
strike.
far. Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3 balls,
3 balls
2 strikes.
and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is through into right field, so the time runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's
Now
only
batting,
got 2 hits so
catcher,
far today, so
Jorge
he's been hitting his spots all game long.
Posada.
Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Your
Time
attention,
called
please.
here as with the
Pinch
potential
running at
time
first
run
for
aboard,
the
they'll
Yankees.
make the move to get a little
Number
more
90,
speed out there.
Esteban Florio.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. As he grounds one briskly to short. There's one. Back to first.
Got him.
And a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Now
Well, they
batting,
got the tying run
the
on
third
base, but
baseman,
one ground ball later,
Robinson
and it's gone.
Cano.
He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
So striding in, Robinson Cano. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Cano waits on the first pitch. And he waves at a
0-1.
curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away
Outside,
to a
that's a ball.
lefty, smart pitch.
1-1 the count now. Here it comes. And he
Nope,
lays off
outside.
a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. A 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Yanks held in check. It remains 1-0.
Your
Jonathan
attention, please.
enters from the pen
Now
to
pitching
start the
for the
9th inning
Yankees.
as he'll try to keep the score
Number
right where it
56,
is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Jonathan Holder.
New inning set to get underway.
Leading off for
That'll
Toronto,
give way to the rookie
second baseman,
baseman,
John
McDonald.
McDonald.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the 9th
0-1's
inning with
the
a
count.
swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hey,
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2.
Now batting,
right?
designated hitter.
Fastball, you have to
Dennis
put the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Shannon Stewart. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 23 for him thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning. If they're going to be able to throw a lot freer, that they've got that extra run to play with, insurance runs are always huge.
Ready for another chance? Alex Gonzalez. And Dan, after that
Now
home run, it looks like they might be able to end
Alex
this losing streak that they've been
Gonzalez.
mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready. Here's the first offering. A ball
That's
and no
outside.
strikes. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Bases are empty. One man out. One ball, one strike to count.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And it's fouled away. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2.
Ball,
And
that's out.
This is 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Not
We
where he
got
wanted
3
that
balls and 2
fastball to
strikes.
be, and it's 3-2 now.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute
Ball
the
4.
plan.
Perfect.
Ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're
Now
hoping
batting,
that the hitter is
right
thinking
fielder.
fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though.
Mondesi.
He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Raul Mondesi. First pitch of the at-bat. Well
Ball 1,
below
no
the
strike.
knees, laid off on the changeup there. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. One. Misses.
Yep,
Ball
that
2.
ball went out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Ball 3.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. shot down the line.
That ball's foul.
This will get fouled, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound.
Out.
So second
No,
for
he's
one.
in there.
On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of
The left
throw.
fielder,
It's
number
really
44.
tough to double up a guy with the
Jose
speed that he has. And he was
Canseco.
hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Jose Canseco is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Over to the bag.
Safe.
Runner back safely. Runner on first with 2 away. And another throw.
No, he's in there.
And he'll dive back in. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
One
And he
ball,
missed with it. It's
2 strikes.
1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And struck him out. So a good pitch there. And now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. So stepping in, Clint Frazier. Over
Leading
2
off
on his
for
run
the
this ball.
Yankees, the left fielder,
First
Clint
delivery to him on the way.
Frazier.
1-0. Hey!
Fooled him with
The
that
count
one
is
as he's
1
way
and
out
2.
in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Looked at
I got
for
the
ball
count.
number
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really
The
trying
batter,
to get
number
13,
13,
down the line.
second
but
baseman,
that wasn't a great pitch to do it
Orlando
on. It's really not the best
Hudson.
two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Orlando Hudson. As he'll watch
Count
one miss
1-0.
down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Ball and a strike. And they'll come back with
The count,
1 in the third
2-1.
as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch.
Ball 3.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will wind up fouled as he runs the count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base.
The batter, number 2.
Well, he battled to get into a 3-2
Derek
count, but that pitch was
Jeter.
close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Rucker
your
comes on
attention
here
please.
looking to get the final
Now
2 outs
pitching
and
for
earn the
Toronto,
save.
number 49, John Rucker.
Derek Jeter will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch. Rucker, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And the runner back in standing. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball,
And
1 strike.
Fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Rucker has thrown a little over 50 innings, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. Grounded up the first baseline.
That ball's foul.
A foul ball, 1-2 now. Like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there.
Now
Sometimes
batting,
we see
center
great hitters
fielder,
have their calls
Bernie
go their way on close
Williams.
pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey!
Bernie Williams is at the plate now, and he
0-1.
takes a cold strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1-1.
2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. High and
2
wide.
balls,
2
1
balls
strike.
and a strike. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey!
There's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Last chance for the Yankees. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
So he waited till
the
the
right
9th
fielder,
inning. He comes through here to extend the hit streak.
O'Neal.
Close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB who comes through in the clutch.
At the plate now.
Ball 1, no strike.
O'Neal. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. It's taken
Two
below
balls,
the zone
no
for a
strikes.
ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble, and that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. In at second safely. They also push across his score to make it a 1-run
first
game.
baseman,
Well,
Tino
the beat goes on with this guy.
Martinez.
He scores position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What did he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, Tino Martinez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this
The
is the
batter,
right move here.
the
With first
designated
base
hitter,
open, take the bat out of
Esteban
this guy's hands every single time.
Orioles.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Esteban Florio, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Popped him up. Makes the catch, and the Blue Jays will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Toronto claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. David Wells wins for a team-high 19th time, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Roger Clemens is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.